Hi everybody. I'm talking because I'm an ordinary person and I don't know why nobody is doing anything about this. I just came back from Albany. I just saw The Inside Job, which won Best Documentary. I saw it twice just to understand and look at the faces of the liars. Why is Wall Street not in jail? I just read that from Matt Taibbi in the Rolling Stone, and I don't understand why Wall Street isn't in jail. Why aren't we doing anything? I see in Egypt people are ready to give their lives. They stay night and day in Tahrir Square. Let's do it here. Wisconsin, they're doing it. Let's go to New York City on March 23rd, Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Join me just like people joined people in Wisconsin and joined people in Egypt. This is really important. Cuomo is ready to give a $5 billion tax cut to the wealthiest people in New York State, and he wants to quick pass the state budget April 1st. That's why I want to do this really quickly. And I'm looking around. Why isn't anybody else doing this? Maybe they will be. Please help us. There's no hope only when people say there's no hope. Let's rally to save New York State for Main Street, not Wall Street, not fucking Wall Street. The economic problems weren't created by the poor, the children, the elderly. They were created by Wall Street bankers. Let's go in front of the New York Stock Exchange, in the stock exchange. Let's look them in their eyes. And let's go and give Cuomo this message. Our Republican Governor Cuomo, let's give him a message that tells him that we need the money for the poor, for the seniors, for the firefighters, for the hospitals, for the libraries. We do not need the money for the rich. Lehman Brothers, the CEO in Lehman Brothers, these gangsters, Goldman Sachs, all of these people are getting away. Nobody's been in jail. It's ridiculous. And really go and see The Inside Job, because this is the best documentary and it really exposes these crooks. And most there have been in the last 8 months, there's been 4 polls that have shown that most New Yorkers want a millionaire's tax. I mean, what does it take for somebody to do something about this? I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be out there with Joel Tyner, county executive.
County legislator.
Oh, I'm sorry, county legislator, and Mark Dunley, executive director of the Hunger Action Network of New York State. Don't let the banksters shoot us down. Come with us. Be there. If they did it in Egypt, if they did it in Wisconsin, we got to do it in New York. New York is the Wall Street which runs the government, which runs Washington, and it's right an hour and a half from us. Or some of you might live in New York right now. All you have to do is get up, get out. Maybe we can stay there and just wait and stay until something's done. Please, my name's Michelle Riddell, and my email is unframedartists@yahoo.com. My phone number is 845-255-5482, and I'm on Facebook. Get in touch with me.
Cell phone.
Get in touch with other people. Be there. It's Wednesday, March 23rd, 12:30 p.m. And they might shoot us down because they're Wall Street. The bankers, the gangsters, Washington, D.C., it's all the same.
Amen, Michelle. What's that cell phone?
The cell phone is 845-802-1963.
That's 802-1963. What's the email address?
Unframedartists@yahoo.com.
And when is this going to take place?
It's going to take place Wednesday, March 23rd, 12:30 p.m. Let's do what we can.
Where?
It's going to be right in front of the Devil's Domain, New York Stock Exchange.
I just want to say one thing. I really appreciate and thank Michelle for her energy. I will be there. Sadly, I am not the county executive yet of Dutchess County, but perhaps someday, with your help. But in all seriousness, listen, I hope that Michelle and I are not the only ones who actually saw Michael Moore's last movie, Capitalism, A Love Story. And you see at the very end of the movie, he has yards and yards, maybe a mile or so, of the yellow crime tape. It might be a good idea, Michelle. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we should have some yellow crime tape. I still have to see Inside Job. All right, I've read the Matt Taibbi article, but maybe it's time for a citizen's arrest. Michelle Riddell, Joel Tyner, Mark Dunley style. Are we going to have some crime tape there?
Yeah, we're going to have some crime.
Is it time for a citizen's arrest, Michelle?
It's time for...
To lock up these banksters?
Yes, let's lock up the banksters, and don't let us go alone. Please don't let us go alone. But we're ready to go alone if we have to.
All right, give people the phone number one more time if they want to get involved.
845-802-1963.
All right, and listen, websites to go to for more information on this: the Growing Together New York Coalition, the Better Choice Budget Coalition. The website is abetterchoiceforny.org. That's abetterchoiceforny.org. I hope to see you all there Wednesday, March 23rd, 12:30 p.m. right in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Mark Dunley, Executive Director of the Hunger Action Network, New York State, he told us today at the big rally in Albany that he was going to be there. Michelle's going to be there. We're going to try to get Ron Deutsch there. And parting pearls of wisdom, ma'am.
Yes. All I have to say is I'm on Facebook, Michelle Riddell, and let's get these crooks. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
Well said.